Welcome to your daily download for Project 70. Today is July 2nd, 2021. But also Tyson Beck, he is the very first artist to use year 2000. And now if you're curious, for Tyson Beck specifically, the year of the card is the first thing he does in his design process. He used 2000 on that Acuna because it celebrated Vince Carter first doing It's Over and Acuna mimicking that celebration in the game this year. So there's a little backstory on year 2000 from yesterday's card. But welcome to episode number 50 of the Project 70 show. My name is Chris, otherwise known on Twitter and Instagram is at CRT_sportscards. And of course my website, CRTsportscards.com, is where you want to go for everything related to Project 70. But here we are, we're here at the end of another week in the set. We have now seen card number 340. Why is that significant? It's significant because we have now reached the 1/3 mark in the set. And that simple fact right there is, to me, what explains why we are now consistently seeing print runs on these cards fall under 1,000. After the print runs this morning, we now have 24 cards under 1K, and to be in the bottom 10, you have to print under 900 cards. Yes, the low is 725, but if you put up a print run right now in the 900s, you are not in the bottom. And simply put, it's all about the market adjusting to a set this large. We have never seen an on-demand set unlike this before. You can kind of relate it to Topps now, but that's very different because Topps does 2 photos one day, 5 the next. There's no rhyme or reason to why they do the amount, but this is a highly structured set, and we all at the beginning wanted to collect them all. But as we move through this set, we still have 2/3 left to go. We are all making very conscious budget decisions, and unfortunately the end result is there are cards now printing under 1,000. But that doesn't mean the set is failing or the set is bad. It just means it's large and we're all making the correct decisions. So we are here at card 1020 because that is the ultimate goal of Project 70. And so now, along with the 4 releases today, we had Chinatown Market, we had Infinite Archives, JK5 and Pose all releasing their 7th card in the set. We had our 2nd player autograph of the week. So just when Topps is trying to save us a little bit of money with some more on-demand pricing and lower pricing on the artist proofs, they're now throwing more autographs our way, which are making us spend a little more money if autographs are your forte in the set. A couple days ago, we had Bo Jackson from Undefeated, and today we have Ken Griffey Jr. from Chinatown Market. Now, while the autograph for me personally was a very easy pass, I do actually like this Chinatown Market Ken Griffey Jr. This is the 9th Griffey in the set, tied now with Ichiro and the Mariners. This is their 23rd card in the set, the 3rd most in the set, behind, of course, the Dodgers and the Yankees. But from 1959, this is also the 9th card. But the reason why I like this card is when you think back to Griffey, the 90s, this feels like a 90s insert card that you get, and so that is why I like this card. Now, while that Griffey card does look like Ken Griffey Jr., when I saw the Frank Thomas by Pose, my first thought was, oh cool, we have Yoan Moncada in the set. I was shocked when I took a second look at this card and went, oh wow, that is Frank Thomas. This is Frank Thomas's 3rd card in the set. This is the White Sox 11th full card. They actually have 11.3 when you factor in that La Russa card, but let's just use even numbers here, whole numbers. They have 11. This isn't really maybe my kind of card. I've not been a big collector of the Pose cards overall, but the biggest change for me is when you go back to Pose's cards overall, there's always been 2 poses to it, and this one has 1. So I was a little lost from the beginning, and I'm still a little lost on the card right now. And now, while Frank Thomas only having 3 cards in the set makes sense because he is not a current day player, only having Bryce Harper have his 3rd card today is one of my biggest surprises in this set. I thought more artists would have more cards of his by now, but JK5 gives us the 3rd Harper. Before that, we had Distorted, and of course, Harper's very first card was King Saladin at number 15. This is the Phillies 9th card as well. But when you think about JK5, you think about this design style versus his previous work. Of course, He has gone full color this year. There were more legible words on this card from plain English than other cards. I like it, but my card of the day is going to be Nolan Ryan by Infinite Archives. When I first saw this card, my eyes were drawn to the Wrigley Field scoreboard, so I first thought this was a Bobby Hundreds card. Then of course we have Nolan Ryan in an Astros uniform. This is only the second Astro in the set, but maybe it's not an Astro card. When you turn the card over on the back, it says Texas Rangers, so maybe this is a Bobby Hundreds card that we've just used it and called it an Infinite Archives. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the back is just wrong. This is more than likely an Astros card. He's going to join Biggio as the second Astro in the set, but it's a great looking classic card from the 60s, and for that, it is my card of the day.